Prayer to Saint Joseph. To pray together every day, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Prayer for Saturday, June 7, 2025, dedicated to Saint Joseph, a beacon of hope, faith, and family love in the USA. On this serene Saturday, June 7, 2025, we gather our hearts with deep gratitude and reverent hope to seek the sacred intercession of Saint Joseph. We open our souls to a gentle, introspective reflection that invites us to pause amid the rush of life and rediscover the warmth of divine love. Today, as summer unfolds around us, we feel the tender embrace of God's mercy shining upon our paths, urging us to trust that every trial carries the seed of redemption. In this quiet yet vibrant moment, our prayers rise as a chorus of united hopes, drawing inspiration from the exemplary life of Saint Joseph. We remember his humble steps and quiet fortitude as a beacon of solace in times of hardship, and we implore his guidance to dispel our inner doubts. With sincere emotion and a deep desire for renewal, we ask his compassionate spirit to fill our hearts with unyielding optimism as we navigate both joys and adversities. May this day be a new beginning where spiritual reflection and familial unity blend into a powerful testament of love and resilience that we carry within every heartbeat. Saint Joseph, revered guardian and model of compassion, we call upon your holy presence as a beacon in our lives, especially in moments when darkness overshadows our steps. When our hearts are bruised by pain, when confusion and despair seem overwhelming, we seek the solace of your gentle care. In every tear shed and every anxious thought that disturbs our sleep, your comforting light whispers promises of renewal and peace. You, who walked humbly through earthly trials as a loving protector, inspire us to believe that even the gravest challenges can yield to hope and divine intervention. We ask you, dear Saint Joseph, to enfold our fragile hearts in the warmth of your mercy, transforming anguish into a quiet strength that propels us forward. May your healing embrace remind us that within even the deepest shadows there exists a spark of light waiting to ignite our spirit. Each time we remember your compassionate presence beside Mary and the infant Jesus, we feel fortified by the truth that love triumphs over turmoil and sorrow relaxes into gentle consolation. Your example endures as an endless source of inspiration. Your silent assurance gently guides us to understand that our struggles are but fleeting moments in the everlasting embrace of God's love. In our moments of despair, let us hold fast to the comforting promise of your intercession, knowing that even the coldest nights yield eventually to the promise of a new dawn. With every step we take, we call upon your vigilant protection to turn our pain into a pathway of tender hope and joyful renewal. May our hearts find refuge under your watchful care, and may the luminescence of your spirit brighten our way when uncertainty dims our vision. Let your gentle spirit be the soothing balm for our wounds, inspiring the confidence to seek beauty and purpose even when the road ahead seems steep and murky. O Saint Joseph, your life of unwavering faith and humble obedience is a radiant testimony to the power of trust in God's divine plan, and we look to your example with hearts open to transformation. You accepted the sacred role of protecting the Holy Family with a quiet courage that transcended worldly understanding, teaching us that true faith requires surrender to our Creator's will. The sacred words, for we walk by faith, not by sight, echo throughout your journey, encouraging us to release our fears and trust completely in the unseen wonders of God's design. When the angel's message arrived, you received it with profound humility and resolute commitment, transcending personal doubts in favor of divine certainty. Your willingness to embrace God's calling, even in the midst of uncertainty, reminds us that faith is a living testament to courage and surrender. As we reflect on the humble episode when you accepted your role as guardian with a heart full of trust, our souls are stirred by the power of your silent, steadfast devotion. Your life speaks to us in the language of quiet miracles, urging us to let go of our anxieties and become brave disciples in a world that often demands certainty. In the midst of our trials, your example inspires us to take leaps of faith by trusting that every step, however uncertain it may appear, is guided by the divine hand. Every moment of your life illuminates the truth that when we surrender fully to God's will, our paths are lit by unimaginable hope and love. You taught us that embracing God's plan, even when enveloped by mystery, is the key to living a life of peace and eternal joy. In our hearts, we echo your silent prayer of total trust, leaving behind the need for worldly assurances and stepping boldly into the light of divine purpose. Beloved Saint Joseph, help us to learn that true strength is found in surrender, and may your legacy of faith encourage us to venture into the unknown with a spirit anchored in God's infinite love. Each whisper of your enduring trust assures our souls that, with God's constant guidance, every challenge transforms into a stepping stone towards our salvation. With a renewed spirit, we invite the light of your example into every facet of our lives, trusting that God's magnificent plan will unfold exactly as He intended. O Saint Joseph, patron and protector of families, we lift our voices with heartfelt gratitude for the precious gift of family unity that you so lovingly safeguarded. Your sacred role as earthly father to Jesus and devoted guardian of Mary sets a shining example of strength, wisdom, and unwavering commitment. We ask you to place your protective mantle over every family in our nation, guiding parents and children alike toward a life filled with spiritual serenity and unconditional love. In every home that faces difficulties, may your kind intercession transform discord into harmony, worry into hope, and turmoil into lasting stability. Your gentle, paternal wisdom reminds us that the true essence of family is rooted in love, sacrifice, and the constant pursuit of peace within our hearts. Through your life of humble service, you demonstrated that the bonds of family extend far beyond blood, incorporating every act of compassion and every shared moment of prayer. We seek your guidance in nurturing an environment where respect and understanding bloom, allowing every family member to feel safe and cherished. Your compassionate influence encourages us to foster homes built on the solid foundation of faith, where love is the cornerstone and every challenge is met with joint prayer and shared determination. May your intercession inspire parents to be both wise counselors and gentle protectors, nurturing their children with patience, kindness, and a deep sense of spiritual purpose. In a world roiled by uncertainty, your example as a steadfast guardian offers us the courage to build a legacy of familial devotion that honors both God and one another. Let every household find comfort in the knowledge that Saint Joseph's caring guidance surrounds them like a warm embrace, dispelling doubts with the light of hope. As we celebrate the treasured bonds of kinship, May your enduring love infuse our homes with a spirit of unity and a collective commitment to living in accordance with divine principles. We honor you for showing us that true protection comes not from force but from the quiet strength of love, and we humbly ask that your fatherly insight continue to light the way for every family striving for peace. O Saint Joseph, please guide our steps and fortify our relationships so that every home becomes a sanctuary of trust, compassion, and spiritual richness. In the quiet aftermath of our heartfelt petitions, we stand in grateful awe at the boundless gifts bestowed upon us by Saint Joseph, feeling his protective embrace weave through our lives like a gentle, constant reassurance. We are humbled by his unyielding support and the ceaseless blessings that remind us that every sorrow is met with divine consolation. Our hearts overflow with gratitude for the solace, faith, and familial wisdom you have imparted to us, and today we renew our trust in your powerful intercession. As we step forward into the future, we carry your luminous example with us in every breath, confident that love and faith will guide us through all life's challenges. With every beat of our hearts, we thank you, Saint Joseph, for imparting the strength to overcome our trials and the wisdom to cherish every blessing. We conclude our prayer in profound unity, deciding